Evangel returns to action this week with a game at Culver-Stockton on Saturday. Coach, your team coming off of a win last week. You had a 1 week gap between games, but it has to be nice winning that last game to then have another week to get ready.
Well, I think it was good in that we had a chance to get some people healthy. That's number one. And the big thing is that give our kids some rest because, you know, our numbers are trimming. And so we don't have the depth that most teams have. So those kids need the rest. And every day we can give them that rest, it kind of helps them. And, you know, they're playing through pain. So I think that was big. This has been a big week for us. I think it was a good thing for us. And so we were able to ease up a lot on practice. We had one day we went at it pretty hard, and then we kind of backed off. And so I think we're prepared, and we're going to go in there, and they understand. We'll be talking about it today in our film session more, but they understand, you know, what we have to do now.
How much did getting that win perk everybody up as you went through practice when you resumed midweek?
I thought it was big. I mean, you know, they were excited. It was, you know, like just a big cloud lifted off them, you know, heavy load off the shoulders, and they played hard and saw some benefits from their hard work, and I thought that was what's good for them.
You played Culver-Stockton team Saturday that's having a tremendous season, their best year in 15 seasons. What's been the difference from them that you can tell from a year last year where they lost 22 games to this year when they're 15-6?
Well, overall, I think, you know, they added some pieces to their team, and they got some good guard play. And the kids that were playing the guard position now are at their natural position. And so, and they're big kids. You know, they added another big kid that is a very good, strong kid in the middle that definitely can do some things, because she gives them a player that's a stretch player, stretch four player, where she has set a ball screen and can pop and shoot the three, and you got to be out there so it stretches the floor a little more. Gives those other drivers a chance to get to the rim, and then they have some kids that can spot up and, you know, and hit the open shots, and they, you know, they bring some kids off the bench that can score, and so the depth of their team is good. They're also got Stanley back, which was one of their best players last year. That's returned finally. She was out, got hurt, I believe, early in the year, so she's back now. And then it's, you know, it's a chemistry thing. We're going to see what's going to happen right now, because now you got another player to add into the mix and see what's going to happen with her. And so the good thing is that we've had already played against her last year, so we know we're familiar with her. So that helps us.
How anxious are you to get another shot at this team? Because you had a great start to them in the previous meeting a couple weeks ago. Then Amanda Landolt got hurt, and the whole game kind of went awry after that. And you still were in the game, lost by 12. I know you're still not 100%. You're far from being at full strength, but obviously you'll be in better shape with Amanda getting a little closer to 100% and at least being back on the floor for the bulk of the game. Do you feel like this is kind of be more of a true test for your team now, getting a little closer to being back 100% and taking them on?
Yeah, I think it's going to be big, because Amanda keeps the team, the tempo where we want it to be played, and she understands, you know, tempo and time, and where our other guards, younger guards that come off the bench, they're a little bit on the go. And so I think we have to keep this game to our tempo. We have to get it where we can keep the game to a half court and not let them get up and down the floor, which they're going to be trying to do to get to speed us up. And so we're going to counter some of those things with, you know, with our defense, and see if we can't slow them down and get people back and force them into a little slower pace.
Angels at Culver-Stockton, a 2 o'clock tip-off on Saturday. For EvangelAthletics.com, I'm Ed Beach.